Today we're taking a closer look at and showing you how to install the Bestop Easy Fold Soft Tonneau Cover fitting all 2019 and newer Ram 1500s without the Ram box or the multi-function tailgate. Now you should be considering the Bestop option for your newer Ram if you'd like to go with an OE quality soft folding cover to help protect your cargo from the elements, thanks to the durable textured vinyl that will be stretch and shrink resistant, all for right around the $400 price point. So big features here will be the fact that you are getting a relatively affordable, easy to install tonneau cover from a company that has been around for 70 plus years. Now the Easy Fold, as the name implies, does incorporate that very easy to operate tri-fold operation, while the soft vinyl material, on the other hand, will make for a more than adequate protection from the elements, but will stop short of offering full-blown protection from would-be thieves. Now ultimately guys, if you did want to increase that protection for your cargo, then stepping up into a hard cover will be my recommendation. Now I do really like the Easy Fold's low profile appearance once installed, along with the ability to open and secure the first two folded panels with the included straps when you do need to haul larger cargo. Now moving into our construction block, and you'll find a combination of that boxed aluminum frame here, as you guys can see in silver, along with the aluminum horizontal supports that will help keep that material from kind of flapping around excessively at highway speeds. Now the frame itself is then covered with this leather grain textured vinyl, which again is both shrink and stretch resistant, along with being mildew and UV resistant at the same time. Now the Easy Fold does kick in things like reinforced corners and the buckle straps that we did mention earlier to secure the cover when it is folded up. Now finally guys, the cover can be operated with one hand thanks to the adjustable clamps here, which as you guys can see right there, very easy to operate and fold back. And the tailgate can be open and closed also with the cover fully down and secured. That's always a nice thing to point out because that's not always the case. Price point for the Bestop here will live around $550, which does put this right in line with other big name soft folding covers from companies like Truxedo, but will still be far more affordable than other hard folding options that you'll encounter here on the site or possibly elsewhere. But now we do want to get into the installation, and again, because we are looking at a drill-free bolt-on or clamp-on install rather, the site's going to stick with a soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you an hour at absolute most to complete from start to finish. But now to give you a better idea of how this one might go down on your Ram at home, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
What's up guys? Today we're installing a tonneau cover on our Ram, so let's get started. So before we lift our tonneau cover into the bed, we've got these covers on our pads that we're just gonna have to pull off. So there's gonna be one on each side, there's one on the bottom as well. And then we've got one on the top and bottom on the sides as well. And on our second panel here, and then we can get the rest of those once this is up onto the bed and we unfold it. So now we're gonna lift our tonneau cover up onto the bed. Now I've got our buckles buckled and we want those facing the front of the truck.
So the first thing we're gonna do is get our tonneau cover centered up on our bulkhead and our side rails. And then we can come underneath and fold down our clamp. We're going to pull down on the handle so that we can slide this piece down. We're going to slide that over towards our bedside here, clamp it down, just give it a good push, make sure it's nice and tight. If you need to tighten it a little bit, pull that down, slide this whole piece out, and you're going to twist to the right. If it just needs to be a little bit tighter, I will just do one turn at a time and then slide it back in, hook it up under the bedside, clamp it down, and it's nice and tight and not going anywhere. So you can do the same thing on the other side.
So now with our tonneau cover clamped down at the front, we can fold this down towards the rear and pull off those remaining pieces of backing paper on our pads. So on this last section, there's just one on each side. So just pull that off. Do the same thing on this side. And then we can fold this down and get our rear clamps installed. So now we're just gonna repeat the exact same process on our rear clamps that we did for the front. So we're gonna fold these down first, get them lined up here, pull down on the handle, and now that's not holding tight, so we're gonna have to turn this to the right a bunch of times. Now we still need to go a little bit tighter here. Give it a couple more turns. And now that's nice and tight, so do the same thing on the other side. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the Bestop Easy Fold Soft Tonneau Cover for your 2019 and newer Ram 1500 without Ram box and multifunction tailgate. Thank you for watching, and for all things Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.